Hello, citizens of the world. Good Minecraft morning to you. This is a brand new episode. I'm going to have to go ahead and tell you that this is a little different from our usual episodes because normally I do an intro before I actually do the stuff in the episode. And, I kind of guess what's going to happen. And then sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But in this episode, it's been a while since I've been able to put one out. And the reason for that is I have a good friend who, unfortunately, she got COVID and she's also a work colleague, and so for the last little while, I've been doing her job and my job. So I haven't had a lot of time to make. In fact, I haven't had any time to do any kind of video making. So I've played a bit and I've recorded it, but I haven't actually been able to edit it into videos, which takes a lot of time. So finally, I'm happy to report that she is better and she is back to her job, which means that I am not doing her job anymore, and that's wonderful for her and for me. So I'm going to take the footage that I have from the last good while of playing and kind of edit it up into episodes. And in this episode, so unusually, I know exactly what's going to happen. And so I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm going to make an iron farm. That's the main thing for this episode. But before we do that, I'm going to finish the cap of the magic mushroom that we did in the last episode. Going to get the cactus piped in there from the cactus farm and make a little XP farm up there in the cap of the mushroom. And we're also going to set up a little bit of a enchanting area up there. I don't do a lot of enchanting these days anymore because I have stores of books, but sometimes I do. And I think it'd be nice to have an enchanting area up there in the magic mushroom. So that's the plan. We're going to do the magic mushroom finalization, and then we're going to do the iron farmification. That's the plan for today, so let's get cracking. So just to orient you a little bit here, I have built some elevators. So this elevator here goes down to where the subway eventually will be. All right, so that's actually right over here is where the pumpkin melon farm is. And then the subway will probably continue that way. This isn't the greatest little station right here. I have to work on this a little bit, but it works. It works. And then this takes us back up to the base of the mushroom. This little thing right here is for coming down from the cap of the mushroom. This is for going up. This is what I'm working on. This little elevator right here. This is going to carry cactus, as it says here on the sign, up to the smelters from the cactus farm. So the cactus farm is just over there. We're going to pipe it underneath the lagoon, under the ground, into the mushroom, and it's going to rise up right through there, through a bubble column. Still need to build the rest of this shaft. You can see right up this way. It doesn't make it all the way to the top yet because I ran out of gray glass, but I've got more gray glass now, so we should be able to do that. Now this goes up to the cap of the mushroom. Right, so let me just show you what I've done here. Yeah, so it's cozy. It's cozy, but it works. We got an enchanting station here with our enchanting table, of course. This is just going to have some, enchanting stuff in it, books, lapis, probably some unenchanted tools and so forth. Crafting table just for when we need it. The cactus is going to come up through here. This isn't the same shaft as the one I'm building. It's got because of the shape of the mushroom, it's going to have to come up over a couple blocks over here and then go over and then back up again, which is a bit of a pain, but it'll all work. It'll all work. Then it'll come over here and go up again, because of the shape of the mushroom. This kind of convoluted way of doing it is necessary. It'll float across in a water stream across those hoppers, and they'll take in the cactus and distribute it to these furnaces. I'm either going to put dark glass across here so you can see the cactus going through, or I don't know, probably dark glass, probably like this. And I'm going to glass this part in so you can see the cactus coming up through here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Also, I think it makes it feel just a little bit less claustrophobic, because otherwise this would have to be a solid wall right here. Of course, as you've seen, there's the door to this maintenance area. The fuel for the furnaces is going to come through these hoppers, and it's a little crazy, but in order to get fuel there, I'm going to have a hopper chain that comes around this corner, down this little maintenance area here, and there'll be a chest right up here that I can open and close to feed the hopper. So I'll put a bunch of blaze rods in there. It'll last a long time. The excess cactus. So if the cactus makes it all the way across all these hoppers and they're all full, meaning that these furnaces are full, of course, then it'll go into this last hopper, which is going to feed a composter, which I forgot to bring, and that composter will feed into this chest. So I'll bring a composter next time I go back to the storage area and stick it there. So that's just, we'll make bone meal out of the extra, whatever extra there is. All right, so I thought I'd show you this before I cover it up with the floor. The cactus is going to come up here. There's a hole right there that's going to come up through there, and then it'll follow a water trail up to those hoppers. This contraption is for emptying this dropper. So all of the green dye from the cactus goes into this dropper, and when it gets full, it triggers this comparator, which starts a clock, which empties the dropper into that lava down there. And this is essentially a kind of clock as well. This dropper feeds things into this hopper, and once the hopper is full, then this clock, which is made from 2 observers, is stopped. I mean, that's the basics of it. I don't know that many people are interested in details. If you are, ask me, and I can go over it in more detail. But it's about to trigger. I made a mistake the first time, and I put this block of redstone here, which prevented this dropper from firing. But got that sorted out now, and I'm pretty sure when this thing gets up to 64, we're gonna see it empty itself. So we'll just hang out here for a minute. I'll fast forward through this part until it gets there. Yeah, so it's working great. The reason for doing it this way, instead of having this thing constantly empty, is that it goes through long periods of time where there's no activity, and then it dumps itself as quickly as it can. So that's a lot better than having it run continuously, because we don't have to deal with this redstone running all the time. The redstone will be under the floor, but it still makes a racket, and I think it's a lot better this way. All right, citizens, here I am in the storage room / base, and kind of realizing this episode is going to be a little bit of everything. Finished up the magic mushroom, and spent some time there letting some cactus melt. That's one of the reasons that I'm level 88 right now. And it's working great. I'm pleased with it. I'm going to go show you the final version of that in a minute. I've also been working on the subway system, really just to make it's not really faster to get around right now, except to certain places. But I have been digging it out, and I'm gonna start putting some mine carts down. But I'm just kind of getting the basic idea. So I've connected it to the storage room here. You see, just using water elevators. Bubble elevators are so easy to make. It's so fast. It's great. And of course, the down elevators, I'm just using jump into a pool of water. Can't really go faster than that. So this is a long journey, and I wouldn't normally do this by walking. I'm just showing you. I'm digging out these tunnels. They will probably need to be bigger, and I'm going to make them look nice. I don't really want the minecart to be going through just a random tunnel. I want it to look cool. I don't have a design yet, but I'm gonna work on that. So what we have here. This goes up to the magic mushroom and kind of garden district in general. I've connected it to the cactus farm, so I can get to the cactus farm just through there. Although I don't have any reason to go there at this point, because the cactus gets piped automatically. Let me show you that real quick, actually. I can't show you the whole thing because I would end up going with the cactus. But yeah, let's go up to the cactus farm. Like I say, this is a bit of a random episode. There's just kind of random stuff happening. But you see what happens is now this is where the cactus used to collect, right here into chests. And now it goes, well, we'll go part way down. It goes just, you know, water path down, 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 and then takes a left and goes up. Oop, now I'm going to pick up cactus. It goes up an elevator. I'll show you that in a minute. Just a bubble elevator, just like these other ones. This way into the greenhouse still exists. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that, but it's there for now. I want there to be some way from the greenhouse down into here, but I'm not sure what it's going to be. So I'm just leaving that as is for now. Let's go back to the subway. Let's see, that was the cactus farm. And then back down here is magic mushroom, and then this way is to the pumpkin melon farm, which we don't need to bother with right now. Let's go up to the... All right, so this is the base of the magic mushroom down here. This elevator right here is where the cactus comes up. There, one just shot up, another one just shot up. And let me take you up there. So this is the way up. The subway, and you might remember this, the way down to the subway used to be over here, but I didn't like it being behind that. I think it's much nicer to have it here. So this goes down to the subway, and this is up from the subway. Let's go up to the main bit. All right, so here we are. I like this. I think it's nice. How well this runs depends on where you are in terms of like, am I loading the full cactus farm or not? So right now only one is running, and actually it's barely running. It's got 17 in it. But if I stand here for a while, if I AFK here, these things run like it'll run 3 of these 4 furnaces on the cactus farm as it currently exists. Actually, this third one will very over the number of many hours will not, the cactus farm doesn't quite keep up with it, so it eventually goes down to 0. So what I did was I stuck, it's in here now. I stuck a pane in this hopper so that if it runs dry of cactus, the pane will drop down in there, and that'll prevent any other cactus from going in here. So that's just so that this furnace doesn't sort of go on, off, and waste a bunch of fuel. The cactus farm is not enough to run this 4th one if these first 3 are running. So I have filled up. I had to name the panes different things so that they wouldn't all drop down into here. And I did it with orange panes just because that's what I had. Anyway, so this one's basically turned off at the moment. These 2 run. If you stand here in AFK, they both run just fine. I think we can consider that project. We can tick that project off and go on to the next thing. And the next thing was going to be a gold farm, but you know what? I need a lot of iron to make a gold farm. I could go mining for it. I have a few stacks of iron that I collect from, like when I dig those tunnels, I come across the tunnels for the subway system. I come across iron, and of course I mine it. But I'm tired of doing that. I want easy free iron. So I think we're going to actually do an iron farm right now. All right, so since I've got this laid out, I quickly flattened this area. It was mostly flat already, so it didn't take hardly any time. And then I've kind of laid out where this farm's gonna have 4 pods. It's going to be where that, let's see, let's start with the red. The red, about 6 blocks up above those red wool is going to be where the zombies are. I'll need 2 zombies. The green at the same level, about 6 blocks up, will be villagers and their beds. The orange things are marking out a rectangle where the golems will spawn, which will happen a little bit higher than that. I think like maybe 3 blocks up or so, maybe a little more. Anyway, and then the trenches that I've dug here are the holes that they're going to drop down into, and they'll get killed at the bottom by lava. Excuse me. And the cobblestone in the middle is a clock that's going to run that will, every once in a while, will briefly hide the zombies from the villagers so the villagers can sleep. Because they have to sleep every so often or they'll stop spawning, golems. You can see I had to dig into the side of this cliff here a little bit. And I'm going to have to go dig a little bit further to prevent golems from spawning. Like, for example, right up here. So I'm going to take out a good bit more of that cliff. I may end up taking out this whole mountain and just flattening this whole industrial area. I mean, that's what industrial areas are, right? They flatten everything and just, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to take out a bit more of it right now. And then we're going to build this thing. So let's get going. All right, citizens, I thought I'd show you a little bit of what's going on here. It's been a long slog, and I'm not done yet. Um, you might notice I'm level 7, down from like 160 something, I think. I accidentally hit a villager, maybe more than once, I don't know. Got too close to an iron golem, and it killed me. In one shot, of course. So that wasn't fun. But it is what it is. I need these guys to breed up. I think one more, and I guess they don't have enough food. I don't know why they're not breeding. So I'm going to have to go over to the village and get some more food. Why aren't you even sleeping? What's up with that? Dude, sleep. I wonder if he thinks it's somebody else's bed. But I just put this bed down. Dude. Go to bed. What is his problem? He's not a nitwit, although I think even nitwits sleep. What is your problem, buddy? Is somebody else claiming that? What? Oh, there he goes. Okay. That was weird. Maybe that's why they haven't bred. Maybe he hasn't slept. I don't know. It seems like they have enough food, but they're not breeding for some reason. Let me just show you real quick. I've got these two dudes up here, and they also have plenty of food. I mean, they have so much food, they're passing it back and forth to each other, and they're also not breeding. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess if I can't get them to breed up in these pods, I may have to actually breed them down there and finish putting them up here. I don't know. We'll see. And then I've got 2 more up there. You see they've got so much food, there's actually food hanging out underneath. So obviously they've got food, right? There's extra that they haven't even picked up. Should I pick it up? Then I have a hard time getting, well, okay, so can I get out of here now? Oh, I can just, yeah, of course I can. So, let's see if I can land up here. There we go. So, yeah, it's just a slow process, isn't it? It's just a slow process. Do I have guys? Okay, oh wait, and I also have 2 guys. Or maybe it's just one. No, I have 1 guy up in that. This is where the zombie's going to go. I don't want to put the zombies in until the villagers are in. Anyway, the villagers seem to have been finding every way possible of thwarting my efforts, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. If I have to breed them all down here and send them up, that's what we'll do. All right, we're going to finish this up now. Well, all right. As you can see, it works now. So I think there's just some issue about them not thinking they have access to this bed or something. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go make similar changes at the other places and hopefully get them to breed. And then we'll use those 3 guys down there to finish this up. And let's see, I think we can now get that back in place. No? Their head's in the way. No, we'll do it that way then. Okay, so they're locked in there. It's a bit of a mess, but that's good. That means this pod will be done. As soon as that baby grows up, I can fix things up here, and this pod will be done. Awesome. All right, citizens, we have basically got this farm done with the exception of the zombies. I already brought 1 zombie over, and it didn't go well. I'll show you that right now. And there's a stupid iron golem up there. Oh wait, I did put a roof on it. I'm not as stupid as I look. Oh crap. I hate you, iron golem. I hate you. I'm gonna make sure you die. All right, friend. This is your fate. Where are you? Here we go. I might have let you go free, but not after you killed my zombie. Actually, I wouldn't let you go free. Who am I kidding? Goodbye. I think this time I've got it so it's not going to be a disaster. So we're going to bring the zombie out of... Let's just run over here real quick. Obviously, we're going to put it in the minecart and we're going to send it on its way. I've got some name tags for them. I'll show you that in the upper right hand corner. Just making the name tags. So we've got our zombie spawner down here, which used to be very early game. This was an XP farm, but we don't use it anymore for that. But it's going to be useful to make zombies for this farm, for the iron farm. So that's awesome. It's not the greatest setup here. I made a few mistakes with the water, but we can make it work. We can make it work. So in a minute, I will take the lights off the spawner. It'll spawn a zombie or so. They get brought up. A water. Let me just show you. Right, so there's a water elevator right there. They'll come up. Oh, jeez. They'll come up there. They'll drop in here, and then they can't get out. I can get out by ducking. I'll send a minecart in there, pick them up. The minecart should come in, pick them up, bounce off that, and just come right back out. That's the plan. Take out the lights just long enough for a zombie to spawn. I think if we just take out the ones that are on the spawner, we will get a zombie. That was cool. Oh, that's a baby one. Dang it all. The baby should be able to get out. Okay. Alright, so it looks like he can kind of try to jump up, but no, I think I'm going to get him with the minecart. Awesome, 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 awesome. So we're going to... Actually, let's go ahead. I don't want to waste a name tag. I keep having problems with them dying in various ways. So I'm going to wait. Name tagging. It's nighttime, so he's... Yes! There he goes. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, come on now. Alright. Where did he go? Why didn't he... What? I know what happened. He didn't have anywhere to go when I got him out of the minecart, and so he went on top of this thing. So what I need to do is make a space for him right here. Alright. I'm going to get everything... go get me another zombie, and we'll try this again. Alright, number two. Number two. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want that to go the wrong way. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Got him? Get him, get him. Good. Oh, he hit me. You gotta pay for that, Mr. Zombie. Not really. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with this half of the iron farm. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm gonna have to investigate. This half is producing quite nicely, thank you. So, not sure what's going on over there. It's going to take some debugging, as they say, but let's get this guy in first. Okay, so, boom, boom. I'll turn on hitboxes. And there we go. Why can't I pick up that thing? Let's not worry about it. Not worried about it. Okay. I don't want to hit the zombie. There we go. Yikes, I didn't want to do quite that much. Oh, shoot. I guess it's okay. Will he step in there like the other guy did? I might have to push him in. It's fine, I can push him in. Let's see here. Come around this way. Yes, you're very scary, Mr. Zombie. You're so scary, scary. I could just hit him with this. I bet this would send him in there. Yep. Yep. Okay. Sweet. Oh. Okay, wait. Cover him up. Oh, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, don't die. Please tell me he didn't die. He didn't die. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna have to leave some of this in place until I get a cover on him. Okay, here we go. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that farm right, that pod right there. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's turn these hitboxes back off. So I'll have to watch it a little bit and I'll report back to you, but I think basically we are good to go here. We're going to turn on this side of the farm. And that should start making us some nice... There's an iron golem. And there's an iron golem. Okay, so fortunately that means that it's not a matter of bad spacing of some sort, because these guys are identical to those guys in terms of their spacing. So something else is going on. I'll figure it out and we'll get it fixed. Alright, citizens, this farm is working. I figured out what was wrong over here. There was actually only 2 villagers here. I don't know if I lost one somehow or if I thought I had 3, but I didn't. Anyway, I just I surrounded them with dirt like I did with the other ones. I bred them up and then removed the dirt, and it's all good. Everyone's making iron. It's time for me to go. Oh, look, see, there's some. It's time for me to go get some pizza, and I'm going to AFK here for a little while and just see. I'm probably going to AFK overnight because I need a lot of iron for the next farm we're going to build, which is going to, thankfully, I think, see there, it's working, be a lot faster than this one. This one, iron farms are easy in some sense, except you got to work with villagers and zombies. Zombies aren't too bad. Villagers are horrible. And yeah, so, building it is not super complicated, but it takes some time. I mean, it takes a bit of time, and it certainly took me a long time, especially to get all the villagers handled. But whew, we're done. We're done. It's making iron. I'm pretty pleased. Actually, I'm more than pretty pleased. I'm really very pleased. What's that? Oh, okay. So I think we are going to put a building over the top of this thing. This is not going to live out in the open like this. Definitely going to put a building over it, but I'm not sure what yet. We've got to get a building style set up for the industrial district, and I don't know what that's going to look like yet. So we're just going to leave it like this for now. Let's get out of the rain. And I'm going to hang out down here and collect some iron. See you in a bit. Well, citizens, here I am at the iron farm underneath. Since that last clip, I have built a better collection system down here, so all the iron goes to the same place, collects up in these chests you see behind me, and the flowers will end up in those composters to make bone meal. And yeah, I've made a ton of iron. I have about, I don't know, like 2 or 3 double chests of iron blocks at this point. I actually have turned the farm off, which is why there's no golems coming down here right now. But it works. I'm so happy, and I'm so happy that you watched this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.